What is up, guys? Kane here, and in this one, we're gonna be talking about the Bill Rush and, of course, the Tech Rush. Quite a lot of people ask me both in the comments as well as Discord, why the hell am I saving this rush whenever we have this stronghold leveling event up? And it kind of grants a lot of goodies if you spend that Billy Rush. Now, I haven't even finished the Phase 5 yet, but I had finished the previous ones. So, the simplest answer would be I don't have the particular bonuses in terms of the 10% build and research. I just got this one today and I didn't have the Emperor buffs. So, without the Emperor bonuses and of course the King bonuses, whether it be Magister, Chancellor, or any of these, you don't really want to spend those rushes because majority of the stuff costs days and some of the stuff costs months or weeks or stuff like that. So to give you an example, I didn't have 20% bonuses, but let's use 30% in terms of the example. So I have 4 days and 15 hours on this research queue. So I don't really have a place where I can just nilly-willy add 20%. So we might as well just go to the dragon, and the dragon carries 30% of the research bonuses. So we go back to the hero research, we click the same research, and what do we see here? 4 days and 1 hour, meaning that the 30% reduced 14 hours from this particular research. Now, for me, to finish the stronghold leveling event, I would either have to use about 25 to 30 days on the castle, or I would be required to use 26 days of Tech Rush, as well as additionally about 7 days of Bill Rush, so that's about 33 days. But this Bill Rush is more universal, while the Tech Rush is mainly for research. And unfortunately, I don't think the Tech Rush actually counts. The way I did this in the prior phases, like the phase 4, 3, and whatever, it is only counting the Bill Rush. So I have to go through entire Tech Rush for that to matter. Maybe in the future I would change my mind about the Bill Rush, so I kind of, just want to keep more of it in case I kind of want to rush the castle. So my choice is to rush the research. Now, let's go ahead and count how many days I would be missing if I wasn't, say, using 30% from Dragon. So, we know we require about 35, maybe 36 days of rush. So, we would require to speed this up for about 7, maybe 8 times, because this of course will be raising and will be raising in hours. Essentially, the last couple ones would raise in a day. So about 8 of these research queues would then give me about 36, 7, 8, maybe 39 days of rush that I would need to spend. And if we're saving 14 hours from just this one, we can pretty much assume that even if we count 8 of these, say, researches, we would be saving about 4 or 5 days or so just by using 30% of Dragon, just for 40 days. Maybe 6, I'm not sure on the math right there, but it's somewhere between 4 and 6, right? And that is still quite a lot. Like, if I would not use the dragon, that 30%, essentially I would only be speeding 7 of them, but I would be like losing out on a few of those rushes, right? As you can see in this case, I would be speeding up 8. Otherwise, I would be down on one higher level research square than I should have. And those things are what you should be planning, worrying about. And of course, this all comes down to efficiency, the gameplay that, again, I am trying to provide in videos, and the gameplay that I am playing myself. I'm kind of efficient. In the early game, I was extremely efficient. Now, since I play further for a year and a half, that efficiency really dropped down to about like just a little bit above the middle. Because, man, some of the stuff either takes too long or some of the stuff just takes too much time. So I'm not really extremely efficient, but I still want to be efficient. So those are the things you have to worry about. Now let's just quickly change my dragon and talk about other places. So of course, you're gonna have a city with a 10% research or 10% building. You also wanna have that. You have temples with 100% research bonuses, but I'm not entirely sure on exact positions. So I know there is 20% on one. There should be somewhere there on filling sockets, I think. So I think it's this one, increases research on +3 by 20%. So that's 40 total. This one is 30% on +5, so that's 70 total. And I know that at castle level 30, like this guy, he has increases research speed by 30, so that's 100. Now, I think I've seen someone say that there is another like 20 or 30% at tier 8 or something. I'm not sure which one, but that is just for you to decide how like far you just want to go ham on those percentages and how much of those days and rushes you have and how good that like will be for you. So if you're early game, you might want to just wait for those particular buffs to just dump everything on researches. If not, I mean, it's still your decision. I again myself, I prefer to be efficient. Now, of course, there are those for armory percentages as well, and I'm not sure, but I think there are some others. Don't quote me on that, but sometimes I just miss one feature by just forgetting or something in terms of explaining videos. So there might be another place as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You want to save those rushes until you have the best possible environment to spend them on, to save some of those rushes and upgrade further in terms of efficiency. Even those 4 days, 5 days, 10 days that you saved, you will not require to wait another 10 days for that same thing to finish. And again, these researches that in terms of heroes, right, like the tier 70s don't last or don't take that long, but these tier say 16s, 15s, 17s, from 71 to 80, you're likely gonna take more than 2 months. And more than 2 months is like 240 hours times 3, so that's 720. Then times 2, that's over 1,400, 1,500 hours with proper buffs, right? 1,500 plus hours just to go from 71 to 80 in terms of the research levels. That's a friggin' crazy amount, if not even more than 2 months, right? And that is the thing that I'm pretty much trying to explain, because you save researches or rather rushes to the best possible environment that you're gonna get, and then of course you're spending them. And that is why I kind of save them. And I think I'm gonna have to use them later today because I don't think we're gonna get the Emperor, as the stronghold leveling event will be finishing in 2 days and Emperor is in 5. So yeah, that is I'm pretty much I'm gonna be losing about 2 days of rushes to get the rewards in terms of stronghold leveling or so without the additional 10%. But of course, I would be gaining like 5 days of tech rush and a lot of other goodies, so it incredibly makes up for it. But by waiting, I got the king buff. By waiting, I kind of saved another like 4 or 5 days or whatever you want to call it. Well, not 5 days, more like 2 days. So it's those things that people should be thinking about: being efficient, playing the game properly. And of course, if you play the game properly, efficiently, you're gonna require less and less and less and less to beat your opponent or opponents, or even spend less money to get the same effect than the other guy. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. You let me know in the comments down below if I missed something or you didn't understand something, and I will be trying to answer. But that is pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you would wish to support me more than just watching my videos, I have made a Patreon page where you would be able to do just that, and in return I would be able to help you out more individually in terms of PvP, formations, and stuff like that. As well as I would like to thank all of my patrons for the support. I really appreciate your subscriptions. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care and stay safe out there.